Christy Reich, followed by Dorothy Hayes and Jessica Shanahan.
My name is Christy Reich.
My apologies for mispronouncing your name.
Oh, that's fine. My name is Christy Reich. I am a mom, a wife, a speech therapist, and I am a firm believer in prioritizing human rights. I have known Councilmember Wilt for 6 years. In that time, my children, my husband, and I have witnessed the light that Robin shines so brightly on our community and on each of us. I first noticed Robin because she is everywhere in our community, constantly standing up for the marginalized and the oppressed. It quickly became apparent to our family that Robin's heart and words are devoted to lifting up community members, to ensuring equality for all, and to demanding justice for those who are so often disregarded. If I were to describe Robin in a single short phrase, it would be, she shows up. Robin shows up for our community time and time again. She constantly seeks the greater good in all of us and stands for those who are least among us. My youngest child once said of Robin, she is always wherever people need help. Robin is the role model and politician our community needs. I encourage each of you to reflect on the kindness and empathy that leads Robin in all that she does and to stand in solidarity with her. Robin is among the best of us, and we need her to continue to lead us, to stand for human rights, and to be the role model she has always been. Thank you.
Dorothy Hayes, followed by Jessica Shanahan, followed by Kevin Lockhart.
I have a handout for the board. I don't know
Yeah, if you could give that to the town clerk, or maybe.
Members of the board, Councilmember Wilt, I am disappointed that I have to be here again. I don't know why we're talking about opinions when there are facts available. Facts that Mr. Chase shared earlier tonight that I would like to reiterate currently. Between 2018 and 2020, 49,967 Palestinians have either been injured or killed. In contrast to that, we are speaking about only 324 Israeli people. Okay, I'll repeat those numbers once more because I think they're really worth hearing a few times. 49,967 Palestinian people have been injured or killed versus 324 Israeli people. The UN is calling this apartheid. That is not an opinion. Now, myself, being the granddaughter of Selma Stern and Solomon Krakowski, and the descendant of a long line of strong Jews. I did not practice faith in my own home, but it is a part of my ancestry, it is a part of my blood. And I have been always interested in what is Judaism? What does that mean to me? What does my ancestry mean to me? What does it mean that I am standing here today as a result of all of the suffering that my ancestors went through, all of the oppression that they experienced, so that I might be here today? Marek Edelman, a Warsaw Ghetto uprising commander, is quoted to say, "To be a Jew means always being with the oppressed and never the oppressors." 49,967 Palestinians have been injured or killed in the past 3 years, in contrast to only 324 Israeli people. Right now, the Israeli government is seizing the land, homes, food, and water of Palestinian people because they are Palestinian. I don't know under what lens that's not oppression. I don't know how Jewish people, they are. Jewish people worldwide are recognizing what this is and standing with the people of Palestine. Worldwide. That oppression is too familiar. The Israeli government forced 1,500 Palestinian people, millions of Palestinian people to become homeless. But specifically, in this one instance, the Israeli government forced 1,500 Palestinian people to become homeless so that they could build a theme park. Because they're Palestinian. Out of respect for my ancestors and all that they went through, out of respect for what I believe is the right thing to do, I stand 100% behind the people of Palestine in their struggle for liberation. Free Palestine, and I also, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say it with a question mark, Free Palestine. And members of the board, please stand with Councilmember Wilt. Stand with her. Just as she stands with oppressed people. Councilmember Wilt is a phenomenal human being who I have been privileged to witness stand behind people day in and day out. She walks the walk. She doesn't just talk the talk publicly. Behind closed doors, she is doing amazing things day in and day out. And I support you, Councilmember Wilt, 100%.
Pamela Kim Adams, followed by Vernetta Brown, followed by Ricardo Adams.
I'm Pamela Kim Adams, and I reside at 50 Model Lane in Brighton. I spoke 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't going to speak again tonight, not because I don't care, but because I'm so angry and sickened over what's happening to my dear friend and comrade, Councilmember Robin Wilt, that it's hard to think clearly or be eloquent. I'm also enraged at what is happening to another dear friend and comrade, Palestinian activist Iman Abid, and what her family is experiencing. I want to recognize that she, her husband, and her mother showed up for Robin tonight in an act of truly courageous solidarity. I'm worn out by the racist and manipulative dialogues that are happening on the Brighton Neighbors Facebook page, where anyone who tries to defend Robin and or stand with Palestine are bullied and attacked daily. Yes, I'm the person Michael mentioned who was recently told that I too am an anti-Semite and I should focus on calling out people in my country of origin, China. I was born in Korea. At the last board meeting, I talked about how I was bullied as an Asian girl growing up in Brighton. The town supervisor apologized for my experience after my speech, and yet the racist microaggressions continue. When will things change? The bottom line is that those who are attacking Robin are so caught up in their own pain, which is valid and deserves to be recognized and healed. But leave Councilmember Wilt out of this. Stop using a black woman as a scapegoat. Stop causing harm to people from other marginalized groups. Someone who's Jewish rightfully wrote on the Brighton Facebook page that, quote, being Jewish should heighten our concern for the welfare of Palestinians, not extinguish it, end quote. I would ask that the people attacking Robin and other Palestinian supporters take a good look at themselves, their own pain, and do something about it that doesn't involve hurting others. Sometimes the oppressed become the oppressors. In spite of my worsening mental health, in part of because of this ongoing distress, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that, I'm here to speak tonight first and foremost so that Robin and Iman know they have my support and always will, because there is nothing I wouldn't do to express my solidarity with either of you. I want everyone here to know that Councilwoman Wilt has unconditional and unending support in her community, and we will stand with you no matter what. We know who you are and what you stand for. Free Palestine, Black Lives Matter.